Hello everyone, welcome to BusyLizzy's Budget. I am so thankful that you're here with me today. I am so glad that we can encourage one another to do good things with our money and to save our money. Today I'm bringing you a video. I'm super excited about it. We are going to be just doing a weekly stuffing of my new cash wallet. I switched back to the cash system, and so I'm using a larger purse that can fit this in here. I have my beautiful, beautiful binder from Melina, and she is linked in the description box. And then I have my gorgeous, gorgeous envelopes from Taylor at a little of it all. It's so beautiful. I did a whole video on just opening these two things. So you can go back and see that if you'd like. But I've been using this for about 3 weeks, I think, maybe more, maybe less. And not only do I love it so much, but when I'm out and I'm going through a drive-through or doing something, all of a sudden I go to put something away in my wallet and I'm like, wait, I don't have an envelope for it. So I keep realizing that I need more envelopes if I'm going to keep this system up. The other thing I just wanted to tell you guys is that one of the best things about going back to using cash for me is, for instance, let me just pull out, I happen to have this binder right next to me because I was just looking at it. So say Diego and Ditto have a vet appointment, I can take this, I can just unclip this A6 envelope from my revolving funds. I can take it out and then I can clip it in the front of here or in the back of here. So that way when I go to the vet, the envelope's there. I'm not just taking out the money and stuffing it in my pocket, because when that happens, sometimes all the money doesn't get back in the envelope, if you know what I mean. So that's one thing I've been loving about going back to this system, is if I go to a hair appointment, a nail appointment, I can just grab that envelope, stick it in here, and it's safe. So anyway, that's a major plus about it. I also just wanted to tell you that this wallet came with another section. So you get so much for your money. It's the most beautiful cash wallet I've ever seen. And it had another ringed section that I think you could put things in. I can't for the life of me find it, but when I find it, I will show it to you. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me show you what is in my wallet now. We were going to stuff the money, but let's just wait. I'm so excited to show you this. So I have all of my categories. I have this dashboard. My cards fit in so nicely. And then I had just enough spots. And then I have a migraine pill in here, my prescription migraine pill. So it's always on me. But then I found out that I needed spots for other things that I don't have. So for instance, I'm going to show you. So we have some iBucks and some JBucks that I saved for some special friends of mine. And in the wallet, I don't know where to put them because I don't have an envelope. So I ordered an envelope for that. And then for receipts, receipts for when I get my nails done or when I go to the post office. This was for my P.O. box renewal. So it's not an Etsy receipt from shipping Etsy items. This is, I had to pay, let's see, I paid $105 for 6 months. And then when I get my nails done for these videos, I do write it off. So I have some things in the back here. Also, you guys, I didn't need stamps, but check this out. I'm just throwing this in for free. Goodnight Moon stamps. I may or may not have had to buy 2 packs of this because it's like the cutest thing in the entire world. And they're forever stamps, so they won't go to waste. So those are all the things that are in the back here. Let's go ahead and just close this up and let's open our Happy Mail and we'll see what new envelopes we're going to be putting in there. So I'll set that aside. This is my change purse and I love it so, 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 so much. It is, I got it off eBay, but it's a Coach brand, and it has those little things on the side so the money doesn't fall out. And we do have, we'll go ahead and do this now. We've been putting, until we count the change and put it on the tracker, we've been putting it in my chipped cup, get it? So let's go ahead and I will empty this in. We do have quite a bit of change because we're using cash again. So, okay, so we have one more penny. Okay, so this is empty again. I can put this back in my purse. And I just think it's so cute though. We're going to go ahead and open. This came from Katie Reynolds and I took it out of most of the packaging. It came wrapped up super nicely and I already went through this whole thing. Okay, so I just want to remind you, it'll be in the description box, but she is still offering all of my subscribers and viewers a big discount from her shop and a free challenge. So look for the details in my description box, but you have until the end of the month. Okay, so I just ordered a couple custom dashboards, and of course I got so many goodies. So, oh, this is going to be great because I am going to be starting a tinies or a micro binder soon. I'm definitely going to be doing that. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cute. It has Mickey in it, but it's like a, okay, it's a Halloween one. And then this is so cute. I love Katie's challenges. This is, and I think she must have gifted me this Tetris one too, maybe for my game binder. Yeah, I definitely didn't order it. I don't think I ordered it. Anyway, she gave me 2 of those. And then let's look and see. These are the envelopes that I asked her to make for my binder. So weekly rollover and I&J bucks. Now she already had this one in her shop. So I asked her if she would make me a matching one that says I&J bucks. So it's the reverse colors, if you can see. And then I had her make me a dog walking one in case I do pay to have someone walk my dog. I have someone who needs to earn a little bit of money, and they're very, very good with dogs and have a lot of experience. So I've offered them to try out walking the dogs once in a while to see how that goes, but they haven't gotten back to me in a while. But I thought I would save money for that. And then back to the bank. So a lot of times I buy something online and I really need to go take the money out of the appropriate envelope that it has to do with and then deposit it back into my checking buffer in the bank. So those are the new ones I got from Katie. So these 3 are going into the wallet. This is going to wait and go in my new dog binder. So I'm going to put that aside. I just really wanted to show you guys. So actually, let's go ahead and let's make these into envelopes. So I went ahead and I got 3 envelopes. And you guys, I don't know what you like to see in videos, but I just try to make them varied and random. So this is a tool I use to punch out the little circles because it's just so much easier. And because I'm a little OCD, I do make sure that they're not hanging on the back like this. I make sure I clean them all off. And also my family hates finding them all over the house. They like stick to your feet. They stick to everything. So my daughter's found some in her bed before, you know, you never know. So we'll push those to the side so I can get rid of those. I love Katie's dashboards so much. They're so colorful and vibrant, and she always makes custom ones for me and then mails them right away. And then she puts them in her shop for all of you in case you want them for anything. So let me take the holes out of these 2 and I'll speed this part up while I do it. Okay, so I had already seen these dashboards via text because Katie, when she was designing this one for me, so I've already seen what they look like and I love them so much. I think they look so cute. So we're gonna go ahead and we will put them right into my wallet. So we're just gonna put them in the back. So I think we'll put the bank one and we'll keep that as the very back one. I'm not sure if I'm going to put weekly rollover into here or not yet, but I wanted to have that just in case. And we have I&J bucks. So I'm going to snap those in and then let's go ahead and let's go open our next thing of Happy Mail. So this next package, I haven't opened it yet. I just peeled this part back to make sure it opened easily. This is from Taylor at A Little of It All Budget. She is my sweetest friend ever. We were talking all day today. It was so much. I mean, she was working, but after work, she and I were talking all day. We just had so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to look at and see what I ordered because I'm sure there's extra in there. So I ordered 2 envelopes from her. Okay, so I'm going to show you what is in here. I can't wait to see it. And I purposely did a different design because when I'm at a store and I'm reaching for one of my envelopes, I'm going to look for this flower design. And so if it's something that I need to do when I'm either at the register paying and checking out or later when I get to my car or something, I just wanted to be able to differentiate the ones. So like if I'm looking for Walmart, I wanted to know, okay, I only have to look through the ones that are made of this flower pattern. So because when I am at Walmart, it takes a little while to find that envelope. So I should just put it in the front. Okay, so anyway, we will see what is in here. And she sent this right away. You equals the most amazing. Love you so big. Love Taylor. Okay, that is, okay, she's so cute. Okay, you guys, I did not buy this, but how did she know I favorited this and I love it? How did she know that? Okay, I think she gifted this to me. I don't know. She just, I swear to God, she knows me without me even saying anything. Sweethearts, here's a cute $2 one for Valentine's Day or for whenever. And then, okay, so clearly I messed up and I asked 2 people to make me a back-to-bank envelope. Oh my gosh. So I didn't realize that, but I have one for Addie's Tips and Back to Bank. And then she gifted me this Candy Canes one, which is, I love vellum, you guys. This is going to be perfect for Christmas, for saving Christmas money. So Taylor, thank you so much. You spoiled me hardcore like you always do. So we're going to, let's see, we're going to go back in here and let's see. We have I&J Bucks, weekly rollover, and okay, and she made this one custom for me. So let's do, for back to bank, let's use Taylor's, and then we can have 2 of Katie's and then 2 different ones from Taylor. I like even numbers, so let's do that. So we'll do back to bank and we will do Addie's Tips. And you guys know that when I go to her bedroom, she has a special thing she actually made that she puts her tips on, and I grab the cash and then I take the money and the amount, I count it right away and I transfer the money from my checking buffer into her savings. And then the money comes downstairs, it goes in my jar and I use it for a video. But a lot of times it sits on the kitchen table for a really long time until I get it downstairs. But my wallet is already upstairs. My office is downstairs, but my wallet is upstairs. So this way, when I take it out of her room, I can go put it right in this envelope that says Addie's Tips. Then when I come down to the basement, I can transfer it into the jar, or if it's in here, that's okay too. And then we have back to bank. So I do want to use those, and then we'll use weekly rollover and we'll use I&J Bucks. And I think this is so, so cute. This binder can hold so much, you guys. If you look at this really isn't a commercial for Melina, but if you look at it, this can come way past, I mean, there's so much more room in here. You could put so much in here. So that's one of the things I love about it. So now we're going to go in the back and organize this a little bit. I was thinking about getting one that says receipts, but some receipts are big and bulky. And if you're, checking out, you just want to quickly go ahead and shove it in somewhere. So I think I will use this for receipts, but then, and for now, stamps. I am going to look for that insert that came with this because I could always put stuff in there. But let's go ahead and so for now, until I find, I don't even know what I was going to say. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to take the receipts, and they do go in my office in a special thing. But for now, for sake of the video, we'll put the stamps and the receipts back there. And then I have iBucks and JBucks. They're hard to find, but now that I've been using cash a lot, I've been getting more. Oh, there's a $5 JBuck. So that's an old bill because there's a J on there. So this is exciting. So I'm going to take the J and the iBucks, and now I have my own little place I can put them until I get to my office. So I'm so excited about that. And then we can put some in weekly rollover today if we'd like. And Addie hasn't worked again yet. So, and then back to bank, which I need to put some money in here. So anyway, this is just to give you a really close look at my wallet. And I was thinking if I did this video weekly, it wouldn't be showing you the binder, obviously, but just unstuffing my wallet from the week before and then restuffing it. If I did that as a weekly video, and if you guys want to see that, I can do that. I could make it a shorter video for the week. But if I did that, then I would probably take the weekly rollover and put it in here, and then, or at the end of the video, I was thinking about doing all of these mini scratch off cards I have from the past 5 years of Etsy orders where, okay, I will say Nita made this for me, but I have little challenges in here and then things that have just come with my orders. So I have all kinds of big and little things, but they all came with orders. So I was thinking if I did do this as a weekly video, instead of putting the money in weekly rollover, I could just take the weekly rollover and do as many scratch cards as I can, and we can fill up an empty jar with the cards as we scratch them. So at the end of the year, we can see how many we saved and things like that. So you guys let me know. I want to make videos that you want to watch. So I want you guys to let me know what you want me to do with the weekly rollover. I think what I'll do for now is I will go ahead and put it in this envelope, and I will take it out and stuff it into my roof savings, which is the book we're going to do at the end of this video from Lindsay that I'm using to save toward my new roof. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's get this stuffing started. So the first thing we need to do is unstuff it from the week before. So I have just been carrying these over, so I haven't taken any rollover out yet since I got these envelopes. So I just thought I would mention that. But let's go ahead and fast food I want to take out because I don't want to have a big amount in there. So I'm going to take that out. We had 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 left over. But remember, we've had money in here for 3 weeks. So this isn't just from 1 week. It could be from whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so let me actually separate this while we do this. So we have, let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, for gas, this needs to roll over. So I'm only putting in 15 a week. So, I should be stuffing it as I take these out. I just realized that. Well, we're going to do it separate just for this video so I don't get confused with different piles of money. I'll give myself some grace this video. So I've stuffed 4 times already because after I stuffed 3 times, I had $45 and I went to the gas station and gave them $45 and I literally got change back, just coins back because the gas was 44 something. So if I put 15 a week, then I really only need to get gas once a month. So that is definitely going to roll over. Walmart needs to roll over too. I have 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, and I have 24 in there. Same thing happened where I needed to use a few weeks worth of Walmart when I went. Groceries has 0. Dates with Addie, I want to roll over. It has 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $46. I should look to make sure this is, yes, you can see this. Okay, good. Phew. Miscellaneous, I'm going to take out the extra and let's see. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that's awesome. So that's a couple weeks worth, I think. And then frivolous money, I'm going to take out. I know I have made a couple purchases on my credit card and I didn't take the cash out because I didn't have that back to bank envelope. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't count that, but they were probably like 5 or less $1 bills. You can tell I haven't done one of these videos in a while. So Jim and Julie, that's like my restaurant eating out money. That is gone. I actually didn't use it all at a restaurant because I ended up using some at Marshall's for a baby gift for my cousin because I didn't have any money left in my gift category. So I just made do with cash from this envelope. I used that and I'm going to call it good, but I definitely need to be stuffing my gift envelope. Clothing, I do want to accrue. So we have 10, 20, and 30 because clothes are expensive. So I want to have that grow. And then tips, I have 0, and that brings us to the back section. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of this in my new weekly rollover envelope. Let's count though and see how much it is. So all together we have 10, 20, 35, 45, 40, wait, 10, 20, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $58. That is amazing. And remember, that's not from 1 week, but it's what ended up in the envelopes after I've stuffed 4 times. And we've gone through 4 weeks. So, but I'm happy about that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stuff it. So this is just going to be really casual. I'm just going to take you guys through this. By the way, I got sidetracked because Ditto was barking. He's outside, but I want him outside because it's a beautiful day and he's running around in the leaves. So I forgot to tell you when I came back that I bought this at Hobby Lobby. I don't even know what it's called. It's probably a sewing supply, but it was in the crafting section. I saw that it was mint green and I had to have it. And it's super useful and it was about $2. It was very inexpensive. Okay, so let me grab a cash tray because I am used to using one. And let's go ahead. I guess I'll just go ahead and count for you guys. For those of you who liked to see money being counted, we should have 200 to stuff the wallet with. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 170, 180, 190, 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $200. So thankful to have that amount to be able to stuff in my wallet. So we're going to go through each envelope. I've already counted the envelopes, so I don't know if you want me to recount as I put this money in. Again, I guess I will just for the sake of this first video, and we'll just go from there. If you guys do want to see me do a weekly unstuffing and stuffing, then I will do it where I take out from last week, and as I'm doing that, I will then put in for the next week so that it'll be faster and I won't be going through this twice. But fast food we emptied, so we're going to have 20 in there. And these are so pretty, I can't even get over it. Okay, so gas, we're going to do 15. I may need to increase that a little bit, but we're going to stick with this and see what happens. So we have $30 in gas. Then Walmart, we're adding a $20 bill to. And we'll have 20, 30, 5, 40, 41, 2, 3, $44. For groceries, we're adding a 25 and let's see, a 20 and a 5. So I'll get the hang of this once I keep going. So there's nothing in there. And Matt buys all the groceries, but I go to pick up stuff sometimes. So I went to the grocery store yesterday and I bought meat and stuff for dinner for 2 nights. So that claimed all of my grocery money for the past 4 weeks. And then dates with Addie, we have 25 as well. So 2 10s and a 5. And this is accruing quite nicely since all Addie and I have been doing for dates is going to the dump and going to the bank and doing chores, but you know, we have fun together. So we have 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71. I'm super happy about that because one of these times, if we have a big enough chunk of time, we are going to probably go out to eat. That would be really fun. Okay, so miscellaneous is getting a $10 bill. Ditto is barking to come in. But I'm almost done with this video, so if you can hear him bark, I'm sorry. I'm going to just let him bark quietly. And frivolous, we have 20. We have a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we emptied that out, so we'll have 20 in there. The next one is for eating out. It says Jim and Julie, and we have $50. We didn't go out last weekend because Julie's daughter got married. So that was super exciting. And so 20, let's see, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So we are almost done. We have 2 more envelopes. I hope everyone is having a good day. It is Friday. Yay. I know a lot of you probably have to work this weekend. I will be working all weekend too. Don't you worry. And clothing, we have 10. Oh, that's right. We're going to count it. So we have 10, 20, 30, and 40. And tips, we have 5. And that should take care of all the money. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now our wallet is stuffed for the week till next Friday. I am loving everything going on in here. All these talented people, all my buddies, and I'm excited. So I'll go ahead and close this up. And we are going to Like I said, we're going to be trying to put $50 into this book at the end of every video, so I won't take up a lot of your time. We'll do it quickly, but I do have $50 right here, and I know my neighbors are not going to be happy. I'm just letting him bark, but all right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That's the one thing I can't do is I do have his training collar on him, but I can't beep it or I can't press the button because he was barking at the door to come inside. He usually just barks once to come in the house, and then he waits till we get there. He's pretty patient. So he's only barking over and over at the door because he's like, Mom, I want to come in and it's about to rain. So, all right, I just took pity on him and just let him in. So now I can catch my breath and we can finish this up. So my goal this year is to save $2,000 toward a new roof. And we have $50 we're putting from my checking buffer in this video. So we'll put a 50 on the calculator and then we'll just scratch quickly. We have 3 left on this page. And so we have a 7. That leaves us with 43 minus 9. So we're at 34. So we can finish this page, which is excellent. It's a 2, but it could be a 12. Let me just double check. No, it's just a little 2. That would have been a great one for when I'm running out of money, but we got the 2 early, so that's okay. So we're at 32, and we'll go right here. Again, a small one. I needed these in just a minute, not now. Okay, so minus 3. We're at 29. Oh my goodness. All right. I kind of feel like, I don't know, you guys, this is crazy. Okay, 27. Okay, I'm hoping for a bigger number. And it's another single digit number. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is making me laugh. Okay, 19. Watch, this is going to be like 27 or something. 18. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, this is 18. So we have $1 left over. So that is awesome. We are going to keep the $1 left over. And so what I'm going to do is I need to put the money for these 3 scratches in here, the money for these 4 scratches in here, and then in this envelope, I need to take out a 1 for next time. So I'll make some change, but I need to take out a $1 bill for next time, and I will put it right here to keep the $1 bill to keep our place in this book, and we will be done with this. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Remember to check out Katie's shop and her big sale going on, and check out Taylor's shop and their channels. Favorite everything, like everything, do all those things. You know that we appreciate it so much, and it truly means a lot to us and helps us out a lot. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. Tell me what you're doing in the comments. I love you all so much, and I look forward to bringing you a new video on Monday. Bye.